main topic today, and our fourth main topic today is on the same kind of is on the same topic, same subject, right? And that is in this same announcement, kind of everything circulated at once with all these things going on. So then the question became, well, is Gal Gadot done as Wonder Woman? Are they redoing him? Are they redoing Zachry Levi's Shazam? It's all these questions now because who knows what the hell's really going on, right? But we have this article here coming to us from Screen Rant. It says Zachry Levi responds to the Shazam recast rumors amid all these DC shakeups, right? And we're actually not going to read into this article because I don't care about all the crap that it's got to say. All I want to talk about specifically is that more or less Zachry Levi has said on Twitter, like, hey, yo, I talked to James Gunn and I'm safe. Zachry Levi as Shazam is going to have its second release and will be a part of this new thing. So this poses so many questions, right? So now we're going to kind of pick and choose what we want to keep from this situation. So also, Peacemaker is being kept, which makes sense, right? Because it's James Gunn's, I guess, and he created and he's directing season 2 of it right now. So he's gonna be included into it. And then it seems like Gal Gadot will continue to be Wonder Woman, but we lose Cavill as Superman. We lose The Rock as Black Adam. We lose, the guy, I forget his name, sorry, that plays Cyborg called out James Gunn on Twitter.
Ray something.
Yeah, Ray Fisher. He will not be playing Cyborg. We lose that. We lose Ezra Miller's Flash to no one's fault only, I would like to say, Gunn. Except Ezra Miller. That's the only reason we lose that iteration of that character, most likely. But yeah, so now the question, we lose Aquaman. We lose Jason Momoa as Aquaman. And in fact, as Gunn wants to do with Cavill, he has a big villain role that he would like Momoa to move into, just like he would with Cavill. This is interesting. Man, I don't think you can do this. I don't think you can pick and choose, because what's the criteria, James Gunn? What is the criteria for a movie to continue, or a character continue to be played by a certain character? And how come Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson doesn't get to keep playing counterpart to a character that would only exist if it wasn't for, these two things it's like yin and yang.
It's like the
Shazam and Black Adam. They are together, kind of. Right. And that was the whole point of doing a Shazam movie and not putting Black Adam in it. It was so that you could do a Black Adam movie, and that then you could kind of, do both characters justice and then mash them together. Yeah, this is weird. Like I said, I don't think you can do this. Look, I'm going to be the first to say that, as long as, first of all, my bias tells me as whatever we can do to keep getting more Peacemaker.
That's
cool.
Definitely true.
Like, I would do some nasty stuff to keep getting more Peacemaker.
With John Cena.
But I don't know if it's worth it at the expense of the greater DCU, man. I just don't. It's just going to be weird. And then I don't know how I feel seeing this young Superman, this new Superman. Let's say tomorrow they come out and they say, I don't know, give me a young kid that could play Superman. God, Timothée Chalamet.
He could not play Superman.
But let's just say it. Okay. Let's say he buffed up. Put him in there. He's looking thick. And he's playing Superman. They've cast him to play Superman, right?
Just for the sake of argument.
Sure. For the sake of this discussion, at least. So, it would be weird to me if you bring in that character.
Even if it's Timothy.
No matter who it is. No matter who it is. It would be weird to me if you bring in that character, a completely new Superman, but he knows the same Wonder Woman that Henry Cavill's Superman knew, and he knows the same Peacemaker that none of that really makes much sense. Look, I'm not saying it can't be done, and I'm gonna watch whatever the shit they try to puke out in front of me, But this makes me nervous, man. I also would like to say a little bit of my bias. It says, hey, Zachry Levi's a good Shazam, and I love him as Shazam. But the truth is, the best part of me that knows what breeds success says that in order to really create a new, you must destroy it all. Yeah. If you're going to take Henry Cavill's Superman after just announcing it 2 months ago, because you didn't just announce to us Zachry Levi's playing Shazam. Right. You could take that from us and we won't even care as much. But you just told us a month ago that this fucking dude was going to play Superman again, and now you snatched that one from us, but we'll let you keep this other little minute shitty shit. I don't know. Like I said, it just feels weird. Trevor, you're hearing this. Tell me, what are your thoughts on the idea that Zachry Levi's Shazam is safe, but Cavill's gone, Rock's gone, Affleck's gone, Momoa's gone, Miller's gone. The Justice League is gone, but Gal Gadot's staying. What are your thoughts, Trevor?
I don't have a lot of thoughts, just a lot of really bad feelings. This whole, I don't know, man. Like, if you're trying to instill people's confidence in your product, this is not how you do it, bro. Yeah. This is just really bad at this point. Like, I mean, like the Rock. Look, if you would have told me, all right,
I would like to say this, by the way, real quick, to throw this little tidbit, because I'm sure this will change some of the stuff you think. I don't know if you know this or not, but the guy that makes Shazam, Peter Safran, which is the co-CEO with James Gunn, running this now. And this was said like in the very beginning when that happened, everyone was like, uh-oh, well, Black Adam's done. Because Dwayne The Rock Johnson, they came to him in Shazam 1 and Shazam 2 and was like, hey, you're going to be Black Adam. We want you to just do a little cameo. And The Rock was like, psh, I'll never be in your silly fucking movies. So, and then now this guy is the lead of it. He's like, we're keeping my shit. Get to the door, Rock. You know, so you got that kind of playing into it too, right?
I mean, yeah, you can't ever forget.
And again, there's got to be some bias at the top with that because, I created Shazam, so I say we keep it. Well, I created Peacemaker, so I say we keep it. Well, we didn't create Aquaman.
Right.
That. We didn't create Henry Cavill. That. We didn't create that.
What about Gal Gadot? Well, she's sexy, so let's keep her.
Yeah, we'll keep her around just to have something nice to look at. What about the Suicide Squad? Oh, we keep all of that.
Every single thing.
Everyone. Everyone, the one I did.
Polka Dot
the
Man?
Suicide Squad. You mean Suicide Squad? No.
No. That movie doesn't exist. That's like one of those like weird Sinbad genie kind of thing. Yeah, right. It's a Mandela.
You just can't do something like that too. It makes you look a certain way, right, yes. Trevor?
Yes, it does.
Hey, what are you doing? It'd be like if I became president and I made you vice president and Lucas, Secretary of Defense. Right. And they're like,
Azazel is Secretary of Treasury
like,
or whatever.
Are you being biased in these selections? No. Trevor was the best man for just Secretary of Defense.
Dude, I would defend the secretaries like crazy, bro.
Right. I think this can make you look bad. It's a bad look.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean that's even so. I didn't even
adding
know
that information,
part.
Right?
So that's a whole other fucking can of worms. So yeah, whatever faith I was throwing towards this thing for James Gunn, it just slipped right out the door. Like I'm down. Every James Gunn thing I've seen has been right up my alley. Like Guardians is my favorite thing in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I love it with my whole soul. All the music, it's introduced me to some of my favorite songs. Like it's just so good. Plus, I feel a very kindred spirit with Star-Lord. Him and I feel very close. I love that. Plus, I love Chris Pratt. Anyway. But and that second Suicide Squad, I know that's like kind of like some people love it, some people hate it. I'm in the love it category. I saw it 3 times in theaters and I loved it. It was such a crazy, ridiculous ride, and it had a style. So I like James Gunn, and when you tell me that finally DC's gonna throw their meat behind somebody and really go with the story, you got me excited, at least intrigued. But now this. It would have been bad enough if then you come to me and you say, all right, well, James Gunn is going to cut everything. He's going to cut everything we've done so far, and he's just going to leave it on the cutting room floor. That would have hurt because there's some great stuff.
But understandable. You'd be like, I kind of seen this.
I get
might
it.
have been coming.
Right.
Yep.
But like this.
But I
this
did
thing,
that. I'm doing that.
Right.
But
except for my shit.
I'm keeping everything I and the guy that I'm partners with made.
Yeah, that not only does that look bad, like for you, it totally has muddled everything up.
Yes.
Because you and really what's happened, and let's be honest here, you've cut multiple so let's say here's Zachry Levi in the level of people that people are like, oh, DC. Then you have like someone like fucking like Momoa here. Then like I don't know, whoever.
Right, and then you have Henry Cavill. Right, and you
Those
too,
are the two
right?
You don't get rid
right.
of.
So what are you saying here? Are you saying that Zachary Levi playing Shazam is better to you than Henry Cavill playing Superman? I don't know. I can't. And how do you bring in a completely different? So it's funny. Everything that they did just mattered enough. And and let me give you an example of what I mean by that. At the end of Shazam, right? There's a post-credit scene where we see Superman's chest.
Right.
Perfect. They knew what they were doing. At the end of Peacemaker, we see the Avengers, the Justice League float down.
Right.
And we don't see what Superman it is, do we? We don't. We see Momoa and Ezra Miller there. We see them, which ain't gonna make no damn sense.
Nope. Not even a little bit.
And I just don't get it. Like, I mean,
right? Because I didn't even think about that. He is direct. They are literally directly in the same movie that they're going to keep in there. Shazam isn't super connected, other than but that one is definitely. For sure, directly connected to this universe they are currently deleting.
Right.
And if you're going to keep any of it, the thing you should have kept was Henry Cavill. And the other thing you could have kept was maybe Dwayne The Rock.
Or maybe you do something like a big event kind of film where, you know, something like an infinity level kind of threat, you know, like Thanos comes and Black Adam and all of them got to go, and some of them don't make it. And
okay with that.
And or in this Flashpoint movie, worlds collide, and our Zachary Levi and stuff ends up in a world with, you know, Pattinson's Batman or whatever it is. Maybe you could at least try to do something like that, and maybe that would make sense. But to expect me to just leave it all the baggage at the door,
not all.
No,
just some.
Right,
I have to kick out. I have to go through, and I have to.
You want me to?
I need this baggage. I
you want me to pick up the
I
baggage.
didn't really want this baggage. I could have left this baggage at the
point.
door. But I need to keep this baggage. Oh, and this one too.
But yeah, that's what you're asking me to do is.
And we're movie fans.
Yeah.
We're nerds.
We're gonna be there already.
Right.
Even if they would have just said, "Hey, Gal Gadot's now Superman."
Like,
we'd have been like, all right, we'll give it a go, man.
Right. I don't know what you're doing, but
we'll check it out.
Okay, DC, I see you.
But yeah, like you said, it's the average fan, right? Man. That's really gonna go into whatever the hell this turns into and be like, what the shit am I? Okay, so do those? I'm gonna have to Google it.
Yeah,
and that is not
Google's
what you
not
want.
Gonna answer it for me either.
You don't want that. But we spent too much time on this one. But it sucks that we're seeing this. Guys, you guys are seeing this. You're hearing this. What are your thoughts on the idea that Zachary Levi continues to play Shazam in this new DCU, but you know, Cavill and Rock are out? Definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below.